we sat down in our seats to start from the beginning. We had somebody sat next to us and looked very suspicious. She was fidgeting all the time with a bag on the floor across her. She was by herself.
What was she doing?
She was looking in the direction of where the explosion actually happened all night and smirking to herself. Now, I got suspicious myself, and my friend said to me, who was actually sat next to her, directly next to her, had said, I don't like this. She was fidgeting with her bag and the zips and on and off, hands in the pockets, and it puts you on edge.
What did you do about it?
I told security, who then informed a higher security. They were up and down the stairs where she was sat discreetly watching her. I knew what they were doing. Nothing was actually done about it. And then later on, as the concert was going and Ariana actually came on the stage, she was getting more and more agitated. The bag was then on the floor, and I actually sat next to her, and I said, and I actually nudged her arm intentionally so I could actually speak to her. And I said, oh, sorry about that. Oh, are you by yourself? And she said, yes. And she spoke to me, but I didn't understand her.
So we don't know, simply don't know whether this lady had anything to do with it. But you were worried enough to talk to security.
Yes,
they listened to you, although you say that they didn't really do anything.
I don't think security did listen to me.
Then what happened?
Because then my daughter got very upset about things, Holly. And she went to security, and they basically told her, how would you like it if someone accused you of this? We'll look into it. And nothing was done about it.
And then, of course,
the concert went on. This lady was more agitated. 1 to 2 minutes before the concert finished, this lady disappeared. And then, of course, the explosion went off in the other end of the stadium.
And what can you remember of that? What did you see?
It was just a huge boom. I never saw no smoke, no flashes or anything. They were trying to blame the balloons, because there were some large helium balloons, but the boom was too big. It was too big. It couldn't have been a speaker because the music had finished. Ariana, she'd gone off the stage. So then everyone started screaming and just charged to the nearest exit. Up the stairs, it was a stampede. It was just absolutely horrendous. People were pushing me. I was just running and running. And unfortunately, our hotel is just 5 minutes away, so we ran and got into the hotel. But it was just absolutely horrendous, and the security was awful. I'm sorry to say that the security did nothing about it, and there should have been more security. And we walked through the doors when we had our tickets, and they scan your tickets, and we wasn't even checked. They never checked bags at all. I never saw them check anybody's bags.